You think that's fun? These are not fun. That was 30 stitches. These are all snake bites.
Okay, but you know
what's fun about that?
Okay, well, you know what? This is the perfect segue because I've got a question about snake bites.
Yeah.
I remember an angle that you shot with Randy Savage where he
Cobra
was
bit him?
Yeah. How in the world did you get to do that on cue?
I slapped the snake.
And that's all it took?
That's all it took. That cobra was very user-friendly, so to speak. All you had to do is antagonize him just a little bit, and then he was glad to bite. And actually, I might have overdid it because I couldn't get him off of Savage.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Is that a true story?
Yeah, I got out of control.
It was crazy. The craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah,
my question is,
awesome.
How in the world who convinced you guys to even do that?
We convinced ourselves to do it, but Savage was very, Savage was wound pretty tight, you know. He didn't trust people, so he came to me going, so the venom sacs has been removed, is that right? And then you won't mind if it bites you first. What are you talking about? So I had to let the snake bite me first in the locker room to make sure I didn't die, so he would do it.
Wow.
Yeah, I wasn't happy.
That's an interesting story.
Yeah, so I had to, when it came time for me to slap him, I slapped him.
I remember you slapping the snake.
And then you took it into the ring?
I had it in the ring and then I stuck it on his arm.
What's crazy is this is shot in front of a live crowd. There's no second take.
Yeah. Sit there and just...
Yeah.
I loved it.
Did you love it?
Hell yeah, I still do.
I remember there was a time when you had Damien. There was a Revelation.
Yeah.
There was the Cobra. Which one was your favorite of the three? The Cobra?
Yeah, absolutely.
$32.
Okay.
You want to take it?
I just want to say that really enhanced your character, though.
Sure did.
It did. I loved it. I really did. Your documentary. I haven't seen it. I will be one of the first to check it out. But my question is, what is the message in it? Like, what exactly are you conveying? Is it all about pro wrestling? Is it about overcoming obstacles?
It's about drugs and alcohol. And that's the big thing is you don't have to die like that. You can change. You know, never give up. When you've been doing something for 40 years like I had, heavy cocaine use, alcohol every day, it's hard to break that. It takes a special situation to be able to break it. And that's the other message in there is we as human beings need to reach out to our brothers. Dallas was very brave opening his home to two drug addicts and expecting anything but chaos. But he brought us in and the changes were slow. He worked very, very hard at it, and now we're getting the rewards.
Yeah. My question to you is, when you went through that process, it's got to be hard for somebody to try to assist someone who might not want or need the assistance.
Scott.
How long does it take for that barrier to be broken? Like a week, 2 weeks? You can't even put a number on it? Daily process?
Scott's still struggling. It's documented. He's still struggling. It's so weird. When we first started this thing, I was the one that struggled in the beginning. I slipped 5 times. And when I say slip, I meant I got away from the house and went out and drank 5 drinks. Scott came in and didn't slip at all. He was amazing. Unbelievable. He lasted over a year. But then he started to slip. And when he slips, it's a week. It's 2 weeks of heavy drinking. And we're all terrified that he's going to die. He's got a pacemaker in his heart already. And he's had several warnings from his pacemaker and going off and shocking him. And he'll get right back up and drink again.
Wow.
That's the insanity of the disease. You know, I've never met anybody in jail or a rehab that said, my dream was to grow up and become a drug addict or an alcoholic. Nobody dreams of that. You know, you start out drinking, you're just having a good time with the guys. But at some point, that choice is taken away from you. It's no longer a choice to drink. It's now a necessity. Once anything becomes a necessity, you're in trouble. Whether it's drinking, food, whatever, gambling, doesn't matter. If it's a necessity in your life, you have no control in your life. And once you lose control of your life, you're in deep trouble. So my thing is, Diamond Dallas Page did something nobody else would even think about doing. But we all need to think about doing that. Because we all know somebody that's struggling with drugs or alcohol or gambling or eating. Because eating will kill you too. That are struggling with these things, and we just look the other way. We ignore it. We don't want to be, oh man, I don't want to get involved in that. It's too much drama. How are you going to feel when they're gone? How are you going to feel? You could have been the one making the difference. So, reach out.
Yeah.
Reach out.
Well, when I found out that you guys were that you were going to the Hall of Fame along with Scott Hall, my brother and I, who are lifelong fans, were elated. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
I really am happy about that. And my last question to you is: I remember there was that angle where Earthquake squashed your. What was in the sack that night? Because you guys played it off really well.
You ready to?
What was in there?
Pantyhose filled with hammer meat.
Couldn't have been.
Yeah. That way, when he squished it, blood would come out.
Okay. That's amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you. This is Jake the Snake Roberts saying, man, for God's sake, finish school, finish college, then make a decision about your life. Enjoy your youth. Enjoy it, but don't abuse it. And for God's sake, never pick up drugs and alcohol. Drugs, bad news. You know, people ask me why I did cocaine. It's because I liked it. Chances are, if you try it, you're going to like it too. And what happens is when you get hooked, you have no choice. And then it takes everything from you. It takes your life from you. Your life is gone, man. I'm one of the few that survived. Don't play that game. You're a loser if you do.
Thank you very much, Jake, and thanks. We're very happy that you DDT'd that addiction and knocked it out of your life.
Every day I look at it. Never pick up drugs and alcohol.